should be live again. I'll just get into it. So I did some error reporting work. Actually, this as well. Sorter. Come on, AI. Give me this completion. Okay, so this is what? Unreachable code. Oh, because so build source ID. When did I get source ID here? Okay, so I've been doing it. Yeah, right. Exit. Span start. It's not talking that one. Self span. One. Range. What? Oh, the range I need to do first. Or mean start. It's called start. Here. Yeah, we all know that, unfortunately. Don't know why. It's just Rust being dumb. So we've got a report. Cannot borrow electricity, immutable. Oh, why? Later used here. What do I do? That got means not got its message. So we've got a report. Let's do a similar. Actually, let's move this out. Paste. And message will be here. And this will be format. And this will be this won't have a code because like why? Wonder why it says 0 viewers. Did Twitch fix it? Did Twitch fix Twitch IRC? Always watching me. Where am I? Let's see. Rusty. Yeah, I do have one for LVM. This tiny dragon. back to work. And did Twitch really fix it? Chatter is not displaying the viewer anymore. Yes, that's unfortunate. What do I do now? I guess let's stream to 0 viewers. So yeah, this should work. How do I test it though? Okay, let's first how do I FG? Yeah, live grab to do. So here's to do for types, to do for variables, to do for more. Come on, is it all backend and variables? Yeah, I guess we're fine. Simple or com. So let's delete the string and let's try doing something like that. Oh, hey fifth function. FreeBSD. We got our FreeBSD. Haven't seen it in a long time. Okay, so we've got an error. Oh, I forgot. To do multiple plushes, you need to do a semicolon. VS Code. I'm a new Vim though. In Vim, which is my custom new Vim config. Elixir here. Where is it? Report. Jiggly. Tree-seater. Actually relevant. But I'm not using it. Jiggly because it's very intensive. I'm using like 20 iterations, I think, to do this per frame and 60 frames per second, which is a fixed delta time, fixed update I'm using to calculate physics. So I forgot to. Oh wow. I'll need fancy. I'll need to move this. Let report equal report with message. What's wrong? Oh, I need to move out finish. I'm gonna go for a walk to McDonald's now at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. I'm not going out at 2 a.m. normally, I guess. Oh, programmer Jeff, pure randomness. Yeah, have a good ice cream, I guess. I personally won't go at 2 a.m. anywhere outside, at least in my country. Fortunately, it's 6 p.m. for me, almost 7 when I started the stream so late. With message, with message. And so I do with label label new. Come on, what do I pass in it? Why is IntelliSense so bad? Oh, it's because I misspelled it. Label It takes a span. Expected. Oh, actually, I should go back. With label. Here. Color label. Label. Color yellow. No. Let mute. Colors. Next. Okay, so let's see it now again. Okay, so here expected expression got operator semicolon, expected closing parenthesis got operator semicolon. I don't think it's supposed to work like that. I need to parse function signature. I need to fix this. So if while I'm not matching right parenthesis, then expect. Oh no, actually, it's wrong. I need to go into function. It's an expression. Parse expression. Here. It's unary expression. If I'm matching left parenthesis, while not there's no right parenthesis, I'm trying to parse an expression. And then if not match, comma, expression. How do I fix it? I mean, like, I'm expecting an expression. And if there is no comma after the expression, so do I just leave? I mean, I expected expression here, or closing parenthesis. Because I can't not have an expression. This would be so annoying if you just have two errors for no reason. So expected an expression. I mean, did they? Is expression mandatory? Let's return. Expression is mandatory, but I mean, like, should I? Just put this here, maybe? I don't know. Yes. Let's leave it like that for now, I guess. So I parse an expression. If it's not here, you should just throw an error about parenthesis. But I don't want expression to be optional. What I'm gonna do, probably just say it's expect an expression, and wait, what? Expect, yeah, and then copy paste it. say this is parse. This returns an option. And this one, if there is an expression which I'm gonna parse here, then I return it. Else I say I'm expecting it and return an error. And here I do some. Here I do some. And here I do none. Okay, and so here, I mean here, want to do while let some expression equals expression parse. That's the way I'm probably used to do it. I don't really remember. And then if there is no comma, I'm expecting a parenthesis. Uh, else, how do I do this? I should match a comma, and if there is no, it's mandatory parenthesis. And if there, but if there is, it's not. Else, if match parenthesis, I just break. Okay, so this should report a beautiful error. And when I said it should report a beautiful error, I meant my compiler should report a beautiful error, not the Rust compiler. Parse, where is it? I thought the rename worked, but unfortunately it didn't. Expression expect. Yeah, what's wrong? Expect returns an expression. Huh, what? This expression has type option? What? No, it's not. Oh wait, I didn't save. That's how NeoVim works. That's how renaming in this stuff works. So I've got no errors for some reason. Wait, what? Did I fix it? Here. What? Have I just parsed it? Oh, actually, I know. What it is, and I know how to fix it. Oh, I'm missing documentation. So here is parse an expression. And I'm gonna rename this to expect expression error if there is no. And I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna get rid of this and just say parser expect operator parent. No, expect operator. That's what I meant. They just parse a function, parse an invalid code and generate a result from it. Okay, so here expected a parenthesis, and that's the only error. And now if I if I fix it and actually supply a char pointer here, another, for example, and since it's a char pointer, it's a C string. Let's just print it because I never done it apparently. Oh wait, I don't have parameters. Right, this won't work. Literally. Yeah, I don't have variables, I don't have parameters. So yeah, it passed, and here is type checking in crane lift. But now we gotta do a type checking in, I mean here, bd, bd, what? Type checking in the language itself. So I should return 0 here. Okay, so it works. Meet message asset error reporting push. And I still don't have many tests. I still have many tests commented out because I mean I'm not ready to use them because I don't have some functionality. So the type checking begins in expression here. Get type, inference check types here. Here I am doing type checking. I mean, I should do type checking. I check left and right, and then and actually this function should probably return a type. Because why not? I mean, I'll obviously need I will obviously need it, but if I'm if what I mean uh, if I just call get type, it will be unnecessary calling, and I can just return here, and I'm obviously gonna need it. Signed integer, string, and for constant, I mean I can just return type. Get type extra much won't be much of a deal. Okay, so and actually I can already do some stuff here. So C string, for example. Okay, let's actually make it compile. So constant. Come on. Bn. Here I'm. Let LHS. Let RHS. Let. I guess LHS or RHS. This is found to be of type. This should be of type as well. Type. Type equals type unit. Like that. Function expects value always be returned. Yep. By return 0 types are hash type. Our hash type equals type never. And I'm gonna make this mutable so it works. And if I mean this is gonna be expression type, and if the expression type So if the expression type is never, I set a type as never. But if, oh my god, I'm gonna need so much spans for this. But I want to put a warning here. You heard me right, I want to put a warning here. Oh, and it's gonna be linting. I mean, why not do it right now? I'm gonna do everything else later. Let's just put a warning here. I don't know where, I don't know how to get spans to work properly. You need a span for each of the expressions, I guess. It's gonna be so much pain to work with. An expression should contain a span, but I can't just add it to an enum. So do I have to put it in every single thing? We can have spanned expressions. That's an option. And this is gonna be a pain, but it's not. It's gonna be less of a pain than whatever else I can do here. So yeah, if here, if I'm building an expression, if r hash type is equals to never, I'm gonna oh, wait, I don't even have a reporter here. I need a reporter. Type inference info. I'm gonna put a reporter here. Smart thing. Error reporter. Report. Error reporter. It's a trait. So I'm gonna. Do I box it or just dynamic? Guess it's just gonna make it dynamic. Business fight required to implement equals. Yeah, I guess I'll get rid of those traits. Maybe debug. Debug. I need to qualify it as well. Wait, can't I? cdfmt. Doesn't understand me. First non auto trait. Doesn't implement debug. The debug is not implemented for. Yes. Guess I don't care. Since this is just a reference, I can clone it safely. That's the main thing that matters. And then I'm also gonna need expected type. Yeah, function call. I'm gonna put signature return type. Yeah, clone. Do I make it spend? I do. Oh wow. So the reference. So I dereference this. Then need an else. Else I put a typer, but here I'm gonna need to report an error. And good thing I have type info reporter. Well, maybe it's a little out of place. Maybe I should rename some stuff. Report report build. Maybe builder. I don't remember already. Oh, am I not importing this? Import. Yeah, we need to import diagnostics all together. And I really don't like when Rust stacks import like that. Sometimes unmerge. This is fine, but I mean, yeah. So expression error will yield a type error. This means the error is already processed. Turn expression fern check types. I need to hash type. Need to, I guess, build. Okay, let's do this. Expected 3 arguments. Okay, so an error. Next is what is a source ID. Oh, this is gonna be painful. This is gonna be painful. I need every expression to be spent, not named, spent. And I have no idea how to do this. Really. Oh, wow, I don't want to work with spans. I mean, I already have types spent almost everywhere. But doing expressions, and especially that I need this function to be actually exist on typed, I mean spanned expression, not a regular one. It's getting painful because I can't just return an error on normal expression. I mean return. I say return. I mean report. Maybe I just move this out and say like here impl spend expression. But it's just self. Can I dereference? I wonder. I mean, match self 0. Yes. Spend. Oh, it's not how it works. And yeah, I have dereference. It's not 0, it's inner. No mess named on box of expression. Yeah, because this will be all spent. This will be all painful. And this I'm gonna do type error for now. I mean, it's not error. It's not error. It's never. So I need to make all expressions spanned, which is a pain, obviously. Expression. Thankfully, I'm doing it on very early stage, and it's wrong file. I need here in IR expression. Oh, I moved it here. So constant is constant. Yeah, I guess this will have spanned expressions. And I mean, I can just join to spans if I need to. Ord. I need to get the span of this thing. I'm gonna have it. This is not optimal. Yeah, maybe I should just return a span. Make a message that returns a span of an expression. So I'm gonna undo some of this. This will be type never. So the thing is here spent. I need to make this spent, then also argument list, maybe a spent vector, or yeah, words aren't worded anymore. This will yield even more errors. Name dereferenced GL. Expected reference phone spent. Okay, so just do inner borrow. Yeah, I guess. So I have a name spent. Arguments. Do I need to spend arguments? I mean, with parentheses. I don't think I need to. A return expression. Do I need to span it? Do I need to spend the return token itself? I feel like I do. I don't know. Error. Obviously, I need to spend error. Obviously, definitely. I mean, let's just do name for now. Name. Come on. The reference like twice. Yeah. Inner looks better. So spans, I have an error. Well, much more errors. Expressions or yeah, ordering. I also need a lot. Oh, here I can do type info dot reporter report a new report build, but obviously report kinda obviously I don't have spans yet, so I'm gonna comment this out for now. Why is an error here? Oh, it's because I'm missing a field. From check types. Gonna need to pass a reporter here. So I'm gonna put a reporter here. Qualify format. So next step is this. Here I'm also gonna put a reporter, not a root. A root is a module. Actually, I might need a root. So I'm borrowing self, and I am also borrowing root. This will come in handy later. The reporter, not self but root here. Reporter. Create. Yeah, and now, well, in backends, why? I mean, yeah, names. That's because of name. Match ident. Parser span. Token. I mean, can't really match spend ident or just match ident. It's gonna return a spend one. Option of a spend string, and then I'm gonna do stuff, other stuff. So self pick take equals self span. Then I'm gonna do a spend inner ident span. Okay, seems like it works. And then backend, this should be an easy fix. Name, get name inner, and I'm doing, why am I making this a method? And I'm doing I'm not doing ping here because like Why would I report errors in the backend as they should be checked? Okay, so create a root and Orco diagnostics default reporter default like that. Consider borrowing. Sure. Want to borrow here as well. Wow, I have so many files open now. Let's close it all. I actually need some of them. So I'm gonna open expression. And then I'm gonna test it out to check if it works. And I hope it works. Yeah, I'm gonna need this. Compiling. Yes, we're building a compiler. Okay, we've built, and it should work. I think it worked. I mean, we have our functions, obviously. So prefix it with an underscore. I don't care. I'll need to check it. Well, I need a block first, because here we have a warning. And before that, even before, I need to wrap whole expressions with spans. So constant is a constant which should probably have a span. Yeah, I guess. I need the span. This is gonna create even more pain. Inner. Next up, some more errors here. Constants. Oh wow. Match constant is also gonna return a spend thing. Because why not? Spend constant. This is becoming a regular practice. Just spend inner is value spend. Warning here. What do you mean warning? Oh, it's in here. Wonder why backend didn't work. Didn't give me an error. I guess because of the ref implementation, and it's like much, and much got dereferenced. Yes, works. I mean, I have constants here, obviously. So constant binary operation is easy. Do I need a binary operator? Span. I don't think I need it. Maybe later when I actually need it. Block. Block. I do need the span of a block, but I can have it here. Span. Expressions and oh my god. I hate spans. Like they don't let me debug stuff anymore. Do I just make something like a default span? Uh, I guess just span. Oh wow, I can't default. I can't even default it. That's terrible. That's why we hate spans. And we wish we could just say all type inference and stuff will be done when I'm generating the AST, which could be the case, but again, this would be such a pain. So I think it's better to include spans actually. If you're trying to build a new block, consider using block new, which turns, yeah, that's here, because I'm using default. Let start equals lexer, my lexer parser span one start. Next we'll have not a block but let build expressions, which will be a vec new, and then here do undo block new expressions, and this span is gonna be generated using my parsers method wrap span. Oh wait, I can't just wrap span. Hold on, this is actually pressing U. This is actually an interesting idea. If I, instead of if I put spent here, this will actually be easier for me to handle. If I want need span here, then I just need expressions. I can just undo some stuff. My voice is so bad. Some hydration. Expression expect. Where am I? Wow, what's that? Oh, I remember this, and I don't want to look at it. Parse block. Yeah, it should return an option of spend block now. Because I'm gonna do parser wrap span block starting with start. This is a common pattern, so I have a function for it. And I mean, I haven't used it much yet, but I know it's gonna be common. And my suspicions are getting confirmed. I don't know how to say it in English. Cannot borrow data in the reference mutable trade ref mute. Oh wow. Yeah, I need to implement that. I completely forgot that I need ref mute as well. Dref mute. What other drefs do we have? Is stream still running? Fine. Yep. Seems like it does. Seems like I'm using right microphone. Plus for Twitch and for YouTube as well as one. YouTube. Twitch is just gonna collapse as always. Thanks for my new algorithms on generating those plushes. So there's the mute. One more, like move. What's pure? Permanent stable marker trait indicates the type has a well-behaved ref and if applicable. For soundness with ref pair. I don't know what this is. I guess I guess it's beta, nightly, experimental, I don't know. So I'm not gonna use it right now. Block inner. Then I should return as well. Blocks, full span block. help if this is intentional prefix with an underscore type. Yeah, in parser, my parser doesn't like this for some reason. Oh, here expect. This is because it should return spent immediately. And now an error. Okay, here's a problem. Span wrap point. I guess I'll just do this. Wrap point here. Current thing. It's gonna complain. Yay. It does function because function. Do I need to wrap functions body? Why not do this? I guess. Oh, it's a ref cell. That's even worse. But I guess let's just span it. Oh God, I mean, I don't like the idea of spanning it all because then I'll say it's too complicated and just hate it. And stop working on the project. I hope this won't happen. Okay, let's test it. If it just compiles and works and runs. Okay, it compiles and it seems like it runs. Okay, good. Next is a block. Oh, I also need to wrap return into span, and I think, oh, and I need to wrap function to span, and by that I mean its arguments actually, which is painful again. Okay, let's do it all in one go. Spend. And I mean, I also need span for an error. An error of anything. Okay, so zip error here. I mean, I feel like this is gonna make this stuff so much more complicated. But just wrapping stuff in spans is not that hard, actually. It feels easier. In there. It feels what? Spans. Args is what? It's a vector. String and span type. Oh, inner. And then borrowed here. So spans, I mean span struct doesn't look as terrible as I thought it might. Okay, where are errors? Of course, and though in both places where they can be. But I mean, I've modified an error. So this is gonna cause a lot of trouble. Need expression. If let's some span. This is like This feels weird. Next, if let some span. So I'm gonna go back to this later. This is a block. I'm gonna also go back to this later. This is here. I'm gonna need much error, which is gonna return an option of a span. Yeah, this is weird. Sum of span none. BD BN. Where am I? Here in a unit expression arguments. Yep, I need to spend them as well. And this is I'm doing this with a let start equals parser span 0 or 1, I don't remember. 1 a start, then I need args parser wrap span args start. Yes, span. Oh, next. What else here actually? Yeah. Okay. How do I? What do I do here? Like expected expression and then an error. Where is it? A span, I guess here. Next up, return. To span return, I'm gonna need to let start here. And that's the whole reason I did this, so I can spend from the start of the return token. Now, apologies if I'm talking too fast or too quiet, or if you can't just understand what I'm talking about, because my diction is terrible. Parser span wrap span, and here start. The Rust compiler is doing good job. Rust ecosystem, I'd say, in keeping this code readable. Oh wow, yeah, I know this is bad. I'm gonna let expression, let inner actually say inner, or actually let value. Say it's a value. Why am I keeping pressing F1 accidentally? Why accidentally? Accidentally. It's not what I needed. Need this. Here an error. Yeah, just at and then I'm gonna do span. May I do this? Yeah, I can do this. This will just be helpful for debugging purposes. BD. What's this file? It's a parser for expressions. Yeah. Needs it right now. Let's actually check if it compiles first. Compiles and works. And I might want to run some tests because they probably don't compile. They also should probably run Clippy. Cargo next test run. Oh, wow, so many errors. Yeah. Oh wow, this is actually nice. that next test is showing me this. I'm gonna need to catch those errors somehow into a list and check for them. That's what I'm gonna do next, maybe. So cargo clippy. We haven't done stuff yet. Wow, so much suggestions. Unneeded return statement, self get type and constant. Yeah, this makes sense. Constant rs. Why? I mean, why my Rust analyzers? I mean, no one configured it to use Clippy. They don't know how to block rs here as well. Yeah, I wish I have my Rust analyzer configured to use Clipper. Come on, hello from 3D printing world. Whoa, I guess. Let's install Clipper today. So I need my Rust analyzer to use Clippy. That's what I wanted to say. Looks like matches. Yeah, I don't care. This looks like option map. I'm pretty sure I don't care. Yeah. I literally hate this warning. Hate this link. I mean, I can allow it, but remove this default. What? Oh, yeah, actually right. In librs 2020, 22nd line, librs switch librs in CLI. Librs CLI, not crane lift. CLI librs. Wait, what? CLI main. CLI doesn't have a librs. I'm gonna do it like that. So here, in Orcolang librs actually as well. Orcolang librs. I'm gonna need to. I mean, I can just provide a reporter here. Borrow of dynamic of Oracle diagnostics reporter, and then put it here. Reporter, which is name, and fix a code to work with it. Fix the code to work with it. It's this. It's not a type, it's a trait. What do you mean? Yeah, it's a trait. What do you mean? Expected value pass is an imp. Oh, that's what it says. Okay, so now it's good. Now I need to fix my lecture to actually borrow the reporter as I'm doing with source. So nothing bad. It's actually, since I have to borrow the source, who cares if I borrow a reporter? Source except say it's lifetime A actually. Can I rename a lifetime? Sure I can. Lifetime A. And explicit lifetime A. Lifetime A. Sure. Make this mutable reference. That's interesting. But yeah, I should make a reporter a mutable reference. Should it function defined here? This reporter should be a mutable reference. And then I'll have some errors to fix, mainly in CLI. Porter default report. I mean, I'm just gonna do this, I guess. Then make it mutable. I wonder why. I mean, I didn't really do anything for this. This should be mutable. This should be mutable. This will have to be mutable. here as well, and then fix it into type inference. Actually, BP, no, twice. Game lost. Main. Yep. Here type inference info. This should be mutable. What? Clone is not. Oh no! No! This is terrible. I really hope I won't have to clone it. Because not being able to clone it is it's terrible. This might be very bad. But hey, at least instead of re-implementing it all again, I mean not again, just re-implementing implementing this and trying to put it into an existing system, I will have it already built, and it would be much easier. So that's what I'm trying to avoid really. And oh, what? Why did you? What? Oh, oh. Okay. Where was I? Here. Rust analyzer. In lang. Oh, in tests makes sense. So this is not a box. This is mutable. Reference. Wait, I can't close buffer and write it at the same time? This is weird. Okay, so now it should work. Hopefully. W is warning, I guess. Okay, seems like it works. So never type. This is not gonna be an error. This is gonna be a warning. Yeah, I'm gonna do warnings here. But at least I won't forget to do it later. And this should be pretty trivial. So source ID and offset, I guess. Source ID would be, and I'm stuck. No. Type never. I'm gonna do a let never. Oh wow, I need to merge all of them. I'll need to merge all of them. Let never unreachable star span equals. Do I mark it in indices or an expression? I mean normal spans. I guess just span. This is gonna be an option, so none. Here then here I'm gonna do unreachable span get or insert. Let span equals expression span. I'm gonna have this function implemented. Get or insert span. So I'm gonna up to this we have start and end. This is probably, oh, so this is an option. Does get or insert return an option? No, it returns t. So oh, I just don't have it yet. So let's mark it as an option for a span, and then I'll have get or insert type info. Oh, that's separate. Wait, what? I only have snippets. What? Is span not available? Span is oh, it's a trait. Where? Where is this? Is this logos? Is this logos? Oh, it's Ariadne. Ariadne. I don't know how to pronounce it right. Uh, so I need the span to be not from logos, but from my thing. Wait, no, I wasn't here. So where am I? Oh my gosh, I hate this. Why? Why is it doing so? Mm, create a diagnostics asterisk. Diagnostics should use span. Okay, I actually need to put report, port kind, label. And maybe report builder. Wait, what? Oh, I'm literally here. Report. Oh, yeah, I don't need to import report here. Fn cache. Oh, fifth function is back. And we're getting Java. Ow, what was this? I mean, I know how it works, so it's weak where there's no pixels. Fn cache. Yeah, I should make fn cache. So how it's going today? Well, I've spent everything. Everything now holds a span, and now I'm doing actual error reporting and warnings as well. Some more warnings and type checking, I guess. So this is area 3-seater. Why is it repeating? I have like 80 plushes. It can't repeat. Ryzen. I haven't seen this one since I added it. Wow. I have this command. Geeks with Snap, Craft with Hyperland, Alacrity, Fish, Vim, and Qubit Torrent installed. I guess a great distro if you have open source hardware, because Geeks doesn't install closed source hardware. That's why I'm not using it, unfortunately. I wanted to try it, but couldn't. Span here. Oh wow, that's distracting. Knowledge. Real rare. Um. Oh wow, it's censored. One in what is 1,000? I have another hub. I have GitHub, and this cat. And actually, I have not only GitHub. I also have GitHub desktop. Wait, what? Actually, GitHub desktop. No way, I've deleted it. Okay. Anyway, I have Git Kraken. Uh, why does it look so weird? Like actual icon. I mean it's here. It's on black background. So yeah. So report. Message defined here. So much delay. Um. I think I have no low latency, but I mean my internet isn't the best. SDL. That's surprising. Oh wow. Oh, it's YouTube. Yeah, that's quite a bit on YouTube. I don't know, dashboard, Twitch stream. 14 seconds? That's a lot. I guess here. I'm live, yeah. Actually, I also should look at video producer. Yeah, expiring broadcasting. Web GPU. That's a nice library. WGPU. So settings. I think I won't show anything here unless I click this button. Should not. Oh, it's low. It's normal latency. Let me switch to low. Best for near real-time interactions. Now it should be better, hopefully. Did I save it? Did I need to save it? Stream elements, advertising me. Connect protections. I think it's saved. I hope it works. But 14 seconds, even for normal latency, I think it's quite a bit. Stop and start. I don't think I want to restart the stream. Is it? I mean, I can't really see. Also, we have latencies on YouTube, and sure not to open this as well. And here I have ultra low. That's probably since I had testing my New Year event. Go back to analytics. So how's the latency now? Do I need to restart it? Oh, MetaMe went live. We'll have someone to raid tonight. So where was I? I was building a warning here, and I need to make spans. C sharp, a nice language for game development. I'd say it's enjoyable to program in, but I haven't really. I've used Java. So this is 0. No, it's 1. And still the same. Do I have to restart it? Span one end. Here's my OBS. 1.8 gigabytes. That's a lot. Some frames skipped. Stream element advertising me even more. Flashy all. I think there was some command, but I don't think there is one now. I have groups. So if you put distros, for example, it's gonna no. I have some groups. Why I don't remember anything? Let me just look it up. Chat tree, source, overlay, flashes, modars. I think it's this groups, and so I actually need x86-64 assembly. Oh man, this architecture is so bad, it's terrible. When I read the manual for it, it's it's terrible. You don't want to program in it, trust me. I mean, you don't want to write a compiler for it. It's terrible, and it's slow, and its legacy is like crazy here. So you have distro, this command, distro is gonna give me a random. Oh yeah, I showcased it. Oh yeah, peak. That's what I had. I also have game dev, which is a game dev stack, Lunar Vim for an editor, Fortran as a language, and OpenGL. So I have peak and then a group distros, for example, and it's gonna give me a random distro. I have a lot of groups. Do we pick a movie? Yeah, Pikachu is a movie. I mean, it's considered a movie here, so I guess. I have a lot of groups. I have a lot of plushes. If I just ls assets plushes ls dash l. How do I count lines? Chimurashka. A movie, a cartoon, should I say? Bash count lines. WC dash L. Word count dash line. I'll have 87 of them. That's a lot. You can see some here. Lazarus Linux. Yeah, I have this one. And yeah, we have alternate names as well. Nice. Getting written in Rust. QMK. Oh, it's something for keyboards, I think. I mean, Ron told me, I think, to add this one. Minecraft. You have Minecraft. Kinda surprised. Oh, I know why there is a dash here. That's because I'm replacing all kinds of characters in IDs, in names. Why would you pick JS? I think I have JS. Uh, no, I don't have JavaScript? No way. But I have group programming languages or languages. I'm not gonna add languages here. Normal, so programming. This is OCaml, I think, which broke its legs. Thing yes. So here, OBS. I don't think I can really restart it. I can reset this, which I should probably do. I mean, disconnect protection won't even help me. Only two movies? I don't really know. I think yeah. Uh, I I'm thinking about adding Minecraft. You can't pick from a single plushie. Pick is from a group. Plush is for a plushie. You can pick games, I think. Yeah. And how many games I have? Guesses. I have one game. Yeah, that's the only game I play. So I can try to close OBS, force close it, and then restart it and hope disconnect protection saves me. But I don't know. So for movies, I wanted to add Harry Potter. Not like all seven of them, or what? It's actually nine. It's seven Spartans and two parts. Oh, it's 10. Seven Spartans and two parts. And the Cursed Child, or what's called, in two parts. But I might just add one Harry Potter. I've played some, but I didn't play much because I don't really enjoy games. I enjoy writing them more. But Minecraft is probably the game I played the most. So span. I need to add span to expression. Should be easy now. For it was cool. So you made Minecraft popular. No. Uh, got you class into it. So every classmate got someone else, and that's how stuff spreads. I think Cherno, a C++ YouTuber, found Notch much before Marcus Persson, a lot before he Red Faction. I don't know what this game is. Should probably Google it. It feels like something familiar. Not that I played it. Developed by volunteer. Well, I'm not gonna pronounce this. Band Microsoft Windows, Mac OS consoles. I guess. So there's a guy, this guy called Cherno. Yeah, a C++ YouTuber. So he's making a game engine in C++, and he started with Java. He actually started with Java. In the start of the game where you can mine this big mining machine underground. Yes, kind of fun. So Cherno started with Java, and he used Notch. He used Notch's code. So they call him Marcus Persson. uh, Explosives. Is it like actual terrain? So something like marching cubes? Uh, get type span. Say public function span. Self returns span is destructive ground, and yeah, Minecraft is pretty much what you want, what you wanted, I guess. uh Dynamic destruction. Sorry. uh I remember a video by, I think, Sam Hogan. I hope he will come back. Minecraft with no cubes. So here this video. Should probably link it. Wait, I can't just write links. I can link it in this chat, and I can try to https you youtube.com/watch v equals maza1. What else? A1 SL PWTU. Am I right? This is kind of weird. Just typing this out, I guess. Constant. So constant is spent, which is span. Left span and right span. I want to extend, I guess, this. You can probably Google the reduction destruction physics. There was a test level called Greenhouse, or Greenhouse, that demoed it, or Glasshouse, I mean. Reduction destruction physics. I'm sure I wrote this wrong. Just mute. Let's see. Hope I'm not gonna get copyrighted for this. Yes. Oh wow, this is shaking. I mean, this looks something like Minecraft physics mode. This old one. I mean, it's still updating. So later. A greenhouse. Glass house, I guess. It's completely muted. Why is this aspect ratio so weird? Real fun. Oh wow. Yes, that's why Windows aren't rendering when they aren't yet broken? I mean, I guess it's so weird to see Windows that just appear from nowhere, pretty much. Windows, very old game. They are rendering what's this, sharp glass. Why they won't just render glass itself? Is it too intense? I mean, you have like thousands of them. Is it just? Is this a hole? Okay, this is interesting. Yes, actual holes. Exploding chunks of the wall. Is this press? Turn around. Is this thing at the back? This thing invincible to us? Indestructible? Except the glass. I actually think they used something like remark or marching cube. Not full. Just not. Yeah. Uh, metal seam. Oh, it's metal. I thought it was wood. Just for one. This actually looks like something you can do with marching cubes, but this texture, like, mostly it's like this texture. Strange, kind of strange edges. 10 minutes. Oh, what is it? A video 8 years ago. Spent so long just exploding the walls. And I understand you. Good actually do something. Span LHS. What's this? Oh, you can only explode so much that it will stop damaging. I guess you can't really have infinite world. Actually, Sam Hogan might got. I think he got chunks working. Sam Hogan and his Minecraft clone without blocks, which is interesting. Span, block span, name span. To actually use or, I think no, I think just extend. Return just span, not an expression span, but like that. This might be a little confusing because it's a span with the return, but expression itself is without. And the error span is just span. Remove the arguments. Right, you're right. Now I need to make extend. Generate extend function. Span. Implement span. Make it public. Expand with other span. And I'll need to assert equality of this because I can't just extend in two separate documents. if self one and it was meant so self one start is less than span one end. How do you do this the right way? I think since I'm born here, just do this, move it. Actually, I don't need to move it here since I'm cloning anyway. So, here I should probably do a self start min a span start and so self end max span end. Oh, so Vimy. Dim so extend exit clone. Yeah, clone. Maybe one day I'm gonna optimize this so no types nor spans clone. But don't really feel like it. Format. Unreachable span is mutable. Make it mutable then. And now, if there is, if some, what's okay, so just copy paste it. Come on, can't select the whole thing. Format. What's here? Source span dot zero. Span one start is an offset. This is a game someone I know was working on. Haven't heard from him a while though. Oh wow. I really need to open my Twitch. I need a mod view. Okay, so met me. We're gonna probably raid you. This seems not familiar. Great things begin small. 3 years ago. Oh wow. Yeah. Stone Quest. Seems familiar. I wanted to do something like this forever ago. Yeah, I wanted to make a game like this forever ago. Just one of my dream games. Oh wow. This reminds me of Minecraft's no cubes mod. Like it's like this grid, but I I mean, this grid was done with Raymarch. No, it was done with Raymarch. Not the same one. I wonder how it some modern physics. Can't really make it much quieter. I mean, that's probably my microphone just being so quiet because I don't have a microphone stand. What's this? A piano? No way. No way. Wow. That's so cool. It's wow. Yeah, that's cool. When he uploaded last time, 10 months ago, it's not that bad, but I guess he uploads much more frequently. German game dev showcase. Mute. Let me like the post. Embarcadero take. What? Embarcadero is who funny video once saying it was just a piano simulator. Then he gets up from it. Yeah. Embarcadero is a big company. Has been building an impressive procedure in Delphi. Oh, now it makes sense why. I mean, in Delphi. I'm happy I've got my Twitter account recovered. Twitter, see Twitter, blue sim. It's Twitter. It's not whatever this is. And I also think Twitter got back its logo sometimes. He says it was a mistake making it in Delphi. I mean, Embarcadero loves Delphi, as far as I can tell. I've used Dev C++ from Embarcadero. The quit button. Which one? This? Yeah, it's quit button. You quit from the post. I actually wonder what's here. I have some Minecraft, Jonas trailer, and I guess everything else is just ads. Because I haven't used it much. The X, yeah, it's a quit button. You just quit the Twitter. But where is the logo though? Can't see it for some reason. Empty. Cool. You actually, wow. But yeah, I've used software from Embarcadero. Embarcadero admin archive 2020. Yeah, that's cool. Which an anime with friend. Yeah, I guess I'm not expecting it to go back from 2 years ago. Back to work now. Uh, that's cool. guess back to work now. Got to do some work for YouTube VOD, YouTube recording. Arguments to this method are incorrect, and I know why, because I've missed wait, why caps? No. Oh, didn't Vim just freeze? Finish. And here I'm gonna do with message. This code is unreachable. And then with a label new span is a span with message this with color. Yeah, this much. Colors next. I'm gonna do maybe I shouldn't do this because colors, why would I declare an object just for that? And parenthesis, I think. Okay, report span, phone report builder. Oh, finish should be here. Man, I need wait, color generator. Didn't I? Should I import? I should import it. Diagnostics. Oh yeah. Report. Let report. What was I saying? Oh, I need to get. I kind of want to get my favorite music and make it into a playlist to play on the stream's background. Cause why not? You partially moved very. Sorry, I wasn't meant to move it. Pressing F5. Wanting to reload the web browser. No, not making. I mean, this isn't really bad, I guess. Type info, making it mutable isn't really doesn't really feel bad. Type info is mutable because it's also borrowed as a mutable. Oh no, no, please. No, I'm not making it mutable. Working around this issue is terrible. Hold on. Mute close. Why is it full screen? Position right. Oh, hold on, left. Why? Size? Is it size? Okay, guess we'll have it on the right. Hey, come on. I'm not used to this, but I guess. Reporter mutable. Oh yeah, I need it to somehow be a mutable reference. I mean, it is a mutable reference. I can make it a ref cell, but it's not really how it works. You normally put a ref cell into something like RC or ARC arc for short. But here I'm putting a pointer, I mean a reference. doesn't really matter inside of ref cell. I mean, pointer does matter. And now I made and now I made type inference, the whole type inference, not multi-threadable at all with this one ref cell. And I actually wonder where other ref cells are. Oh, in function body actually. I maybe should fix this. I mean, it's probably send but not sync or something like that. Reporter ref cell new reporter or qualify. Okay. Still haven't done any type checking actual. Making some random warnings just for that. Okay, simple oracle. If I now put something here, so for example greet, I think it's gonna break my compiler, and also I think it's gonna, I mean, this is gonna panic because it's full. No, it's not, but it should. Yeah, great. Now this code is unreachable. Now I wonder how it's gonna handle multi-line statements. Actually, let me do something special for this one. Yo, hello, Anthony Slab. Wake up. It's 8 p.m. I'm not sleeping. Okay, so how are you gonna handle multi-lines? Oh, this is beautiful. I like this, but it's not catching the semicolon, and they know why, but they don't know how to fix it. So I think I'm gonna leave it. No, it's not. I guess it's 9 p.m. That's what it's saying here. Oh, this clock, it's GUI clock. We can't use this. Uh, that's not the time I wanted to use. It's Friday. It's 8:28, 12 p.m. Now I'm right. Sure, CLI tool can't fake it. CLI tool can't fake it. Faked it. I faked my time so you can detect where I live. But it literally says where I live on every web page I made. So yeah, warnings work. Well, everything. Maybe not everything, because I'm a human. Actually, who knows? Maybe it's AI deepfaking someone or generating voice talking to you right now. You are in the future, surrounded by robots. Need. What do I need? I need a function. Uh, I need to do type checking on expressions. So probably start here. I mean start. Continue here, I guess. Okay, so here the function is not found. Report build, a report kind error. Error where the error is. name span. Actually, this span name. I might just take this span. So name span. What you're working on? Uh, Orco. How do I call it? A compiler. Compiler toolchain. Just I guess it's just a compiler. This. Sorry for blinding you, but I'm using light seams sometimes. So it's Orco. It's a compiler, basically. Right now having VM YVM IR intermediate representation in text form parsed into disgusting. I'm just used to this. So I'm having this intermediate representation in text form. Forgot about page down. Parsed into an IR, and it should, I mean, yeah, it generates, it interfaces with crane lift. Here's IR parsed. Here's crane lift, doing some strange stuff. And then at the end, it just builds. I'm using, as you can see, GCC to link it, and then it just gives me a.out, which works. So basically, compiler. The first actual check I'm gonna perform is function not existing. Span. Actually, I'm gonna let span equals self span. This self reminds me of Python. Let report equals. I'm gonna move this out because Rust won't let me. Report span 0 clone span 1 start. Lysim is used only by the wicked psychopaths or otherwise insane. I guess I'm one of them. But I mean, I like dark themes, but Google and I guess GitHub. I mean, GitHub is fine, but Google, dark theme for Google, I just can't. And as you can see, I also have light theme for KDE, which is my desktop environment. Doesn't really matter. I can live with both. Just on my last config, I had dark theme. Now I have light theme. So kind of a lot of a lot like a skill issue. Am I not skilled enough to use the greatest dark theme? As you can see, I have my new Vim configured with a dark theme. Borrow mute. Why? Do you keep doing this? Don't need to use anything. Port build a with message function. Format function name was not found. This is scope name inner. If I new Vim ed, come on, I've switched to VS Code from VS Code to Lunar Vim like 2 months ago. And then I made my own new Vim config. I don't even have this installed. And also I'm using ZSH, I guess I need to use SH. Just SH, plain shell. Everything what I need. I still don't have ed installed. And I can't use Nix to install it because it's... Because I'm... I'd want to be a real man then. Nor I can use AUR because it's cheating. Yeah, I'm on Arch by the way. Arch with Nix. Wow. New features Nix packages. That's kind of surprising. Also, I might maybe I should use fast fetch, but who cares really here? GNU org fun jokes ed. Why this got censored? Didn't understand. I remember GDB song. ED man, ED. ED man, bang man, ED. When I log into my Xenix system with my 110 baud teletype, both VI and Emacs are are just too damn slow. Slow. Can't read. Maybe I should actually show this on the screen. Dashboard. Actually, and yes, you can see Twitch is in the light theme because I'm sick of switching. I actually like dark theme better for Twitch. And here, of course, I have the light theme. Uh, since system with 110 baud teletype, both VI and Emacs are just too damn slow. They print useless messages like ch for help and foo file is read only. So use the editor that doesn't waste my valuable time. Ed man ed. Okay. Computer scientists love ed, not just because it comes first alphabetically, but because it's standard. Uh, Everyone else loves ed because it's ed. Ed is the standard text editor, and ed doesn't waste space on my. I don't know how to read it. Just look. Ed 24. What is this? Bytes? It's like 5 points. Okay, this is I know that's not real. User UCB what? 5 to the power by 10 multiplied to wow. 5 multiplied by 10 to the power of 37. Of course, on the system I administrate, VI is symlinked to ED. Emacs has been replaced by a shell script which generates a syslog message at log emerge, reduces the user's disk quota by 100k and wow. Should actually make a cursed system that does this. ED is a standard text editor. Let's look at typical no voice session with the mighty ED. Yes, perfect. Oh wow. I remember this one, I think. Uh, no, I couldn't get it right. Philosophy? Is it in philosophy? No, it's not. Okay, this is just 3DB song. Yeah, this one is my favorite. It's in music. It's under music. And I haven't watched any video for this. I don't know if it's there. Somebody just asked us what was GDB. With apologies to Oscar Hammerstein too and Richard Rogers and Julie Andrews, we offered the following reply. Let's start at very beginning. At the very beginning, a very good place to start. When you're learning to sing, it's do re mi. When you're learning to code, it's GDB. This is actually not the standard for singing in like most countries. It's one for our country, you know. GDB. The first three letters just happen to be GDB. GDB. Horus. G. GNU. It's Stallman's hope. D. Debug the Trojan code. B. A break I set myself. Run a far way to go. Print to see what you have done. Set a page that follows print. Quit and recompile your code. This will then that will bring it back to GDB link. Oh, wow, this is hard to read. I'm not really a singer, but I like singing in my free time. Run, print, and set and quit. It's actually a manual for this program. When you need to learn how to use GDB, just go to this page and read. Here's the manual. So simple. Uh, CM. Span. Self as mutable. Where is it borrowed as mutable? Actually, yeah, makes sense. What I mean, I don't wanna rewrite stuff. Hello partial borrows. But yeah, it's not implemented in Rust. And I don't think it will ever be. So yes, span with message with label. Label. When will I make it so you can type like um compile and then arbitrary program and main like something like this, and it will actually execute in a Docker container with the current compiler I'm building. This might be fun, but this will take some effort. Well, some effort, not much, I think. You span with message here. Let mute colors equals what was this? Speaking of compilers, been working on this. Let me just type this. Shard org shard. Is this I mean, yeah, it's an organization. I guess is a very early at a very early stage, like not even usable yet. If like this concept, then please, man, why I can't read? Please help out. I can't do it all by myself. Discord for contributing. What's called? By working, I mean wrote as election. The parser never came. Shard, Rust. Something interesting. You can see my Discord here. Um, Features. Fine-grained low-level access to hardware features like registers, syscalls, interrupts. So basically, C. No, there's a language asm++. Uh, what? So yeah, this is pretty much a language for the first feature. No safety features preventing you from doing what you want. Getting Rust and destroying it, yeah. Terse yet, what is this word? Yet clear and concise syntax and language. A simple macro system allowing for functions as well as search and replace. Kinda reminds me of Snake in regex I did earlier. This is a Snake game written in, you guessed it, regular expressions. Just find and replace. Here's the whole source code for it. You see, it was fun. I even have a video on it. Just, yeah. Customizable compiler. What? Verbs and build scripts all in language. This is interesting. Unique features like label attributes, typed operators, and anonymous labels. Unique features, so unique that I'm not sure if I understand what this means actually. But this really actually looks interesting. Not features, non-features. Do not strive for cross-platform compatibility, as hardware features are exposed to the user code becomes inherently incompatible. So yeah, there are docs, documentation. Oh wow. So yeah, assembly. Yay. Asm++. No complex standard library. Used mostly for architecture-specific definitions and fixes. If there is a way to write a library, then you'll always have cross-platform compatibility, if compiler supports it, of course. No types beyond byte sizes, pointers, and structs. Oh wow, you even got a domain for this. Shardlang.org. 502. Let me just cheat a little. I don't know, maybe it just doesn't work. I guess it just doesn't work right now, or I mistyped it. But yeah, this is interesting. Code examples, just theoretical. Linux writes this code directly. I mean, yeah, this is cool. Arch x86-64 is if you are going to write an assembler yourself. Oops. This is the scariest thing I've ever seen. With features like register extensions, x86-64 binary, I mean machine code, is scary. Like, it's terrible. I've tried to make an assembler for it, but I've decided not to because it's too hard. Fibonacci linker. So I guess that's how you specify build scripts. -lc. AVX is the dev. Yeah, not even speaking of AVX and stuff like that. That's even scarier. SteamD and all those modern features. Like, there are instructions in x86-64 that are mind-blowing. Like, multiply without carry and stuff. Actually, I don't remember. Creel? Uh, Assembly. I hope. Come on. Oh, am I still under VPN? Come on. What? Yeah, here. This channel has some videos on assembly. Top 10 craziest x86 assembly instructions. Is there a list?
But there's actually
like, see what this is. MPSDBW. What this instruction is. Multiple packed sums of absolute difference. Okay, this actually feels like something useful, but SSE42 string. This contains 42 just as a number. Got the site running, so we're gonna see it. Oh wow. What it's written in? Markdown? HTML? The service stopped on the server. As the server, when I need a server, I always use something like my Raspberry Pi, because I don't like paying for servers for some reason. Shard, the OSR of programming languages. What's OSR? OSR. Old school Renaissance. I mean, I think it is. Premise. Premise. Oh man, I don't know how to read this. Flexible assembly adjacent language geared towards compile target flexibility, ease of use, and direct control. So you say compile target flexibility, and then you say do not strive for cross-platform compatibility. Well, it's not really the same thing, but kind of feel incompatible. Ease of use and direct control. Yeah, C, but more like assembly. Uh, Pretty much something like ASM++. No implicit assumptions, everything must be explicitly declared. These are not mutually required. No implicit assumptions, so is there a static types? Are there static types? What's this n2? Is it 2 bytes integer? Returns a 2-byte integer? Oh, wait, those are types. It literally says here. No safety features preventing you from doing what you want, nor stupid stuff, not mutually exclusive. 2 bytes. There can't really read this word. Yet probably clear and concise syntax. Probably. Architecture details are defined within the standard library, meaning adding support for additional ones doesn't require modifying any compiler source code and can be done by the user as long as there is a compatible assembler, of course. Interesting. Shard is neither meant to be a cross-platform non and IR. This doesn't stop me from getting your compiler and just putting my IR into it. All architectures are inherently dissimilar. Wow. Uh, recon wow. Reconciling them into one cannot be done without compromises. Planned optimization level is low, if not none. If you want to write crazy fast code, go to one of those programming languages instead. You have actually linked to them? I mean, Rust makes sense, Zeek makes sense, but GNU-C reference manual? Wow, didn't know it existed. um, Standard library is only for defining the architecture and writing base wrappers and helpers. You won't find anything over the bare minimum. Use libc if you want an extensive standard muscle. So you're linking to muscle. So this uh libc? Oh, scanf, yeah. How are you gonna do this? You don't even have any declaration for those functions. I think you're missing links libc. Yeah, makes sense. I think you're missing declaration for this function because you can't determine types just from calling it. At least I think so. And if you're not specifying a return type that it returns, which is I think integer here, it's not gonna. Nope. What's no? I mean, it's not gonna clean up the stack properly, I think, which is bad. Loop. There aren't any types. But I mean, you have to know types of arguments to use this function. If you literally say this is 2 bytes, this is 2 bytes, then it's not gonna work. Or if you say, I mean, this is pointer, but typecasting, there are no types. This is a type, 2-byte type, or a size. At least you need to specify a size of arguments for this function. And I don't see you doing it here. And I know it's not in standard library because you're linking the libc outside. Bubble sort. Oh, I'm actually scared to look at this one. Name. You have a name for this one. The script will run after running char-c run cd. You don't need to specify arg size. So how are you gonna do arguments? Like always using registers? This doesn't feel right to me. I don't think it's just gonna work like that, especially for functions that have a lot of arguments or whatever. It's user's responsibilities to give it the proper args. Oh, so you just push this on, I mean this onto the stack and this onto the stack, whatever size it has. So yeah, no type checking. Nothing. I mean, makes sense. it doesn't restrict you. So how is this different from assembly then? And I mean SM++. Verb Python. I realized the system technically lets you convert shared files into Python files or any other language. What? You can cast. Well, if I don't have types, so no implicit casting, then I have to be able to cast. Okay, so actually let's look at this. libc verb run /bin/sh. Are you missing dash c here, or is it implicit, or is it like making this piping this into an std in sharc file chmod plus change mod plus x name and /name python tail plus 4 file bar python conversion. This is async stdin. Yeah, makes sense. This is a thing with jai. There's a language called jai, and you can do like hash run in it, and it's like, yeah. But this is, I think this is more flexible, and the default, I guess, it's just it's something built in. So you don't have to type sharc default all caps, or was this? Yeah. Values starting with a hash are macro invocations referring to the current project. I don't think any macro invocations. Oh, use this actual macros. Yeah, makes sense. CC0 public domain 2024 shard team. You've got a team, and it's pretty recent. In 2024. Docs. Let's actually see other tabs first. Shard C, shard compiler. DC, shard site. Yes. Unofficial, none yet. Why is it crossed? A blog post for it ain't here. Wow. Links broken. Blog. Community, all those places to talk shard. If you want to contribute, have some questions, suggestions, yeah, Discord. That's it for now. Why is it crossed again? I mean, here's your Discord. So docs, I actually want to look at them. Short docs is currently under development. Getting started page. A guide section contains the basics to get started with shard and sharc. Examples is a list of code snippets showcasing syntax and simple applications. Specification has the exact language specification. Currently the source of truth document. And then you just make a change in the compiler and forget to change it in specification or something like that. So getting started actually. Here's where the info on how to get started with shard would be. If not, that doesn't actually work yet. If not, that it doesn't actually work yet. The best you can do now is visit the community page and start contributing. I mean, yeah, you said you wrote only the lecture. Hello world, Linux, yeah, I saw this. All those programs. I wonder if it's just parsed from README. Is it? Uh, almost. If this was examples or something like that, I'd say just parsed from README. Because those titles, wow, I have whole 4 viewers. And Fatrat released myself and I. So specs. Oh wow. I actually wonder what the site is written in. Sharc or Shardy. Let me just see what the sort contains. Shard and shard docs. I guess the size. I mean, website and MD Markdown. Stack Blitz. Code Sandbox. Build with Star Lite. I've never used it. And this is TypeScript, PNG. That's dead. Okay, I guess. Um, Macros, not tags, but they're both related and comp time. Is the website? What is this? I wonder. .vs Code. See, VS Code user. So source code for the website. I just wonder what it's written in. Markdown, maybe Neapolitan. Don't know. Plain HTML. MD book. I don't think it's MD book. Doesn't look like it. Macros looked and defined using. Oh wow! Is it just if you put slash here, it would be regular expression. Some macros, HTML plus CSS and servers built in Rust with Foxhole. I mean, for this website, I don't think you need a very complex server. Just plain Nginx or something like that. Python HTTP, simple HTTP server. uh, Defined, yeah. Some macros may also be transparent, meaning they are not explicitly shown and instead mostly derived from tags. Don't really understand this sentence, but I guess we'll see. Tags are used to change the behavior of the compiler and allow for defining the architecture. An M after the tag in this list signifies that its value may be invoked using a macro with the same name, all caps. What? So you say capital name? Oh, so you said this like, so it's like here arch, and if I type arch capital after the hash, like you do here with name, um, it will give you this, right? Version, project version appended to binary name, no std, only parse text from std. What do you mean? Like you don't really have a standard library. You have a basic core functionality in standard library. Why would you disable it? And only parse text from std. Don't really understand this. Use a shared lib located at path or pulled from a given repo. Use a shared library? Oh, shard library. Wow. Yeah. A shared library located at path or pulled from GitHub repo. Yeah, that's cool. Statically linked. Add dynamic. That's cool. Use import. Is it just like include, or is it actually importing symbols and adding this file to a toolchain? Toolchain. I mean, adding this file to whatever compilation unit. Lib concept. Future. Uses basically includes. Yes. Uh, Add an external library automatically setting linker flags. Oh, so it's a concept. Why those all are crossed? I don't understand. So you, instead of this, you could just do library libc. I mean liblibc linker, set linker in its flags assembler. Oh wow. So you're just doing it into plain assembly. Char-C, set additional flags to run Char-C with dash ld. What does dash l mean? Well, nothing. Define a char-C verb like char-C run. Setting name to default, it will cause it to be used when no verb is given. Yeah, nice. No warn, disable warnings. No asm, don't run assembler, so you just output assembly. Oh, log level. And I guess it's debug. It's log level of compiler or of outputted program. I mean, you're probably not gonna get logging in this language unless you use some library. No awesome word. Set the word size to a value. What do you mean? Is it like 64 or 32 bits? Attributes. Transparency macro for attributes. Oh wow. Wait. I just noticed those are in caps. Transparently macro for attributes. Static at the data. Don't really know what this is. Oh, is it like you map everything static to the data section? So like here you map R0 to an to an RAX register. Syscall address. Interrupt address used for syscalls. Makes sense. Kinda. Syscall conventions. Oh, so yeah, cool. Syscall. Define name, args, and return for a syscall. 8 equals 0 x1. Uh, is this a default argument for file descriptor? One pointer to a byte, I guess. So you have types here, and the word buffer size. So you actually have types here, or it's only for syscalls. And is this a default value? String encoding changes the encoding used for strings. Default extension ASCII. Parity ASCII. Kinda default. Kinda typing. It's all kinda what I was about to say. Default encoding or define encoding. Defining custom encoding. Oh wow. Oh, man. You need to get this compiling to like all sorts of stuff. Get this compiling to 6502. Like Petsky and stuff. str term. Implicitly terminate string literals with value. To be continued. Yeah, cool. And it's just text types. So you have types. Okay, you lied. You said there are no types. You have types. This is a type. Wait, is this array in parentheses? I think in Nix it's like that. Kind. Sizes. Number of bytes the data takes up. Registers. Register short function was set. No type enforcement. But you have types. You can use any type anywhere. So there is a type called any. I'm joking. Registers in shard can function both as a type and an identifier. When used as a type, the ident must be prefixed with a semicolon. You may also prefix the register with a type binding set to the register. What? Derive a float. uh, yeah. Plain assembly. Let's just say. Uh, derivative. No, derivative types are architecture dependent and so are not available on all of them. Floats. Get our floating point. Sorry. Did you hear this? I guess you heard it. I just dropped my microphone. Derivative. So would be nice if you had a floating point library in case it's not available. Signed integers. An integer with a signed bit prepended. Sn, where n is 1, 2, 4, or 8. So 8 is 64, right? Where is 128 bits? Huh? Where is our I-128? Composite pointers. Can I have a pointer to a pointer? Can I have this? I want to write you ate such so badly here. Floats should only exist if they are a hardware feature. F4 main. I mean, you just took Rust types here and instead of no AVX explained it. Instead of using bits, you use byte sizes. Arrays T colon. Oh wow. Can I have an array of pointers? Structs. Okay, this is an advancement over assembly, but I think some assemblies do support this. Hold types and namespace labels. Referenced by identifier example string position. Guessing in some cases it's possible to leave the compiler the guesswork to figure out what type something is by instead of the type inserting the question mark operator. We have type inference, I guess. Keep in mind, and this feature works behind the scenes and so is inherently unstable. Use with care. Not even gonna give an error if you can't type infer. Leave it like pointer type. I don't care. Never type. So labels. Labels are defined as a pointer. Yeah, makes sense. All statics, constants, functions, loops, etc. are essentially labels. So there was a loop syntax. Is it just an abstraction? It can only infer shard functions and some syscalls. But that's type inference. I mean, here in Orco, we go into next. Come on. I only infer literal types. So if you write like return 0, it will determine that the 0 is an integer, is a 32-bit signed integer. And no type inference yet. Wow, I'm streaming for so long today. And I started streaming so late. So late here. It's dark outside. They began with an identifier and end with a colon. Labels may also be anonymous. That's the idea, kinda. You like this word, I can tell. If the label ends with the parentheses or braces or brackets. Wow. I'm such a bad English speaker. The leading colon may be omitted. Calls and returns. Calling an address pushes the current IP to the stack. Instruction pointer, I guess. Later, whenever returning a word is popped from the stack and IP is set to the value. I mean, that's just how assembly works. And I think anyone who's gonna use this is gonna know assembly. Use the bank symbol to call an address and read. Oh wow. Yeah, no types, pretty much no checks. You're free to go. Return can return available. I mean a value. Can you? I mean you have types, but how do you return like big values like structs and stuff or an array? How can I return an array? How can I define a variables and then return it? He said. For external functions, yeah, actually, variables that live on a stack. How do you do this? For external functions, once not defined within the shard source, use the dollar. Depending on how it's allocated. How do you allocate variables on the stack? Is it gonna be here? Jump directly, attributes, entry point, I guess. Train comma. This bears no functional difference short of possibility better readability. This is just for readability. Body at Yeah, at. This is called an at character. Takes the next value if it's a literal uses the address of that label. If the value starts with dot, treat it as a binary section like raw data, example static var at dot data, and it's and then type and then colon and then value condition. So basically assembly, but much more complex and some abstractions. Condi oh, wow. Condition. Yeah, that's where it starts to not be assembly, normal assembly. Might otherwise ignore. The condition is pre-checked for jumps and it's impossible to figure out where to return after one. If there's a condition where's 20 put s, yeah, loop. How are you gonna handle constants? I don't know. Right now I'm making a constant pool or something like that. And I actually need to make it a pool because I need to. Requires body jumps to itself at the end of the scope. How do you jump out? Just something like red? Or condition. Wait. Is this a condition for loop? Define a following expression as an anonymous macro hash. What? So it's basically a constant, but I don't know why would you why would you want this? And oh wow, trailing spaces, scope requires body applies all attributes between parse to all labels in the following body. Yeah, nice. Return implicitly return after a single statement. Add a red for A for B. Wow. Return add returning takes A for why is here types are before names and here they were after an inconsistency. Yeah, if I understand this correctly. And just return A plus B. Then is this related? Are those the same? Or is it different? Request by the expects the following value. Readme.is bad. uh, what about arrows? Executes that following block after current function returns. In case of the loop attribute, this is done before a final jump. Like the site said, docs on shardlang.org are only source of truth. So what's true? This arrow or this arrow? No. Arg. Make the label require an argument of the type when called. The argument will be assigned to an identifier by default stack allocated. If type is a there are two arrows. Are they different or are they the same? Do they serve the same purpose? Oh wait, it's return. Is it return? Am I just dumb? I didn't notice a colon here. Wow. Wow. I didn't notice a comma and then I omitted the for and so this return it means then an expression. Argument. One more. Here's the return. Yeah, nice. Um, Sometimes, like, I'm surprised by how blind I am. So labels, literals, character. Wow, those quotes really throw me off. Binary, octal, hexadecimal, all good. I, I still don't understand why do you need octal literals, but I still included them even in my language. Signed integer. So if I put plus before any integer, it's gonna make it into signed. Float. String. Hi backslash b backslash 0. What's this? What's network? You mean latency? Or you have problems? Array struct. Oh, exact type is decided contextually. Forgot quitis. Quite. Don't really understand what you mean here. So here's how you define a struct as a literal. I guess it's something like constant pool. I guess it would be a memory. Oh wow. Here's the stack. I think I'm gonna read this off stream because I think I need to go. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. It's dark outside. It's too dark outside. So I guess I'm raiding. I hope Metami is still live. Yeah. Parsing YAML kinda similar to programming language development. So you should be interested. And of course my raid thing doesn't really work. Damn. Let's see you and yeah, see you. Okay, it's still live. Um okay, so raid on Twitch. Yeah, see ya. Anthony's lab. Come back, hopefully.